Okay, thank you so much for joining us for the 11th edition of the Mombasa Opens. So kindly introduce yourself briefly, the country you come from, and just a little bit about yourself.
Hello, Kenya. Namaste from India. I'm Raunak Singh and I'm the head coach of Tongil Modo Association Goa. And I'm the head coach in India and I'm the only technical director. I'm leading this martial arts in India. And one wonderful thing what makes me more proud and unique that I'm the only and I'm the most first black belt in India. And now I have taken initiative to take my more students along with me.
Yeah, that's it. That's great. I can't believe I'm in the presence of such a big name, such an amazing personality. What about you?
Hello everybody, Namaste, I'm Erika Jade Sequera and I'm from India. I'm a student of Tongil Modo Association Goa and he's my coach, he trains me and I'm very happy to participate in this 11th edition of Mombasa Open. And last year I was the gold medalist and this year my vision is more and I will take more gold for India.
Oh, that's nice. Nice meeting you. Welcome to Sportsway Foundation. So basically, how did you first start training Tongil? Maybe we can start with you. When did you start training Tongil?
I had started my journey in martial arts when I was like 7-year-old, and I had started through my school, and until my college I was into different martial arts. But when I was in my first year, I was just doing my graduation. I get introduced and I have been approached by some of my brother like Tongil Modo about this same martial arts. And since that time I'm into it, so it's more than 10 years of experience I have in Tongil Modo, and now I'm fully attached and I'm full-time doing this Tongil Modo, and I'm passionate and dedicated martial artist.
Alright, that's great. So what about you? How did you start?
Even I started my journey at the age of 7 and I used to train different martial arts before, but then one such day came that I saw master practicing and I just fell in love with martial arts from that day. It was like, wow, and from that day I joined. But then I was not a sports lover before, but then after seeing coach, I'm in love with sports now.
Okay, that's so great.
So I love Tongil Modo because we learn the history and the philosophy of martial arts, not only Tongil Modo but other martial arts as well. And there are forms, there is sparring, there is Gijum and so much more.
Yeah, that is so interesting.
Yes.
So how has been your preparation towards the 11th edition of Mombasa Opens?
It has become tough and my coach, only he's the one who trains me for all events and he makes me eligible for all the tournaments, and I think whatever I have won till now is only because of my coach.
Okay, that's great. That's
Because
great. Yeah.
the patience he had to teach me was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good thing coming from your student, you know. Very good. So
Not only me, he trains the other students as well, and he just trains everybody equal.
Yes, equally. That's great. That has contributed to your success last year,
Yes.
and we are looking forward to, of course, watching you this year. So as a coach, are there any special forms or techniques that you have been training the students towards this particular game?
Oh yeah, yes. Especially I want to just add one point, self-defense. Because mostly people get attached to the martial arts when the self-defense term comes. Otherwise, mostly young people, they choose to be a part of or to learn this.
Yeah.
So, like there's another part what we people just take as like that part is like being a actioning person. Like we feel like exploring our abilities. We feel like just doing something new. And like it's somehow what happens in other sports also, but in martial arts it is like we are crossing the limits sometimes. Okay, so now I'm coming on the topic of like Tongil Modo. Like like how Tongil Modo we stuck on, because Tongil Modo is giving us access and freedom to be unified, like because what happened, like we have many different arts in martial arts, many disciplines are there, but whole year we just staunchly practice the one thing. Is the one of the good part, I would say, very discipline, dedication, like kind of higher level of like understanding and practices. But Tongil Modo, like here we practice unified martial arts, like so there is a striking, there is a grappling, so like the practitioner who joined Tongil Modo getting these abilities and access and freedom to choose his styles. It's not compulsory, mandatory that you have to go with the same, because it takes a lot of time, lot of guidance, or this guidance does not work until the practitioner is not serious. Okay, but here this Tongil Modo connects all the practitioner. There's a one more special fact is that we are connected and we are rooted because we study the philosophy, the purpose of martial arts. Because more importantly, it's helping us to create a character. So most of people don't understand what is the meaning of creating a character or what to be character. Character is everything, because of that only people likes us. That's why we become the unique. So people maybe understand character in something, maturity in some other way, but like if you are in sports, and mostly since I came in Tongil Modo, say martial arts, I came to understand what is maturity and what is called character and how we can build it. And this was the stuck point which kept me here. And as an actioning person, as a martial artist, I'm getting a lot of access to, like, lot of things to do. Or the same time we are getting to study the history. And one more attachment I'm going to tell you. We are Indians, pride Indians, and we have the very great history of martial arts. The world's most ancient martial art, Kalaripattu, had originated in Kerala, in the South India, and still like some like potential or some like high level practitioners are still continue it, and they're like now it's growing in India also, and it's like spreading in the worldwide. So also this was also a hit point, pinpoint, which makes us like very familiar and closer to the martial arts, because we had a history of warriorship, like wars, like even our goddess, God, they have designed, they have designer introduced. They have designer introduced some martial arts. So Tongil Modo is like this way have affected us.
So you have talked about philosophy and how it has affected you. How has the martial arts or Tongil Modo philosophy affected you or impacted you as as a student and as an athlete?
As a student, I think in other martial arts you have the only access like a certain, like if you say Taekwondo, they are mostly in kicks only. So I feel that Tongil Modo, we are capable to fight any martial artist, because we practice the best part of all the martial arts. And this was the point where I got stuck to this martial arts, and where where coach attracted me, because when he was doing, he just did not do kicks, he did striking, there are many spinning kicks and the movements. So I like this part in Tongil Modo very much, and not only technically but even the philosophy. You learn about your martial art, how it's originated, and about other martial arts as well.
Oh, that's good. It's very interesting. I would love to join Tongil one day. I do Shotokan karate myself. But
you're always welcome.
I will try. I will try after this. So what is your expectations from this 11th edition of the Mombasa Opens this year? As a player, as a coach?
As a coach, first of all, I'm honored to be part of this event. And another most important part and honored part, like I have been chosen as an official, and I'm here with my students. And I would like to say my special thanks and sincere regards to the Lion Man of Kenya, Master Clarence. He continued this event, and that is a really big thing. And mostly like sports need continuity and efforts always, and even and very great thanks and my reverence, my respect for Tongil Moto Association. Sorry, my great respect for Tongil Moto Federation Kenya for like organizing this big event for martial arts. And I would say as a coach, this platform is gonna boom in future because now we have very potential players. We don't only see our players, we see the like players who coming across the world and they are like undisputed. Before it was like not so, but now we are every year we feel like my experience as a official coach, new experience, new challenges on top. We are getting to see this like undisputed players like with the different skills, like versatile skills. So that is the amazing part, and I'm dare confirm this event Mombasa Open will be tomorrow our biggest platform for all of the player. It can be player from Africa or player from across world. In my point of view.
What about you? What is your expectation?
Expectation is, as a player, I feel that in the arena I have to give my 100%, and this year is like the category which I will participate. The medals are mine. Just I have to take it back to India.
That's great. That's a good spirit, right? So, are there any specific countries or opponents that you're looking forward to meeting?
I want a tough opponent.
You're the tough one.
Yes, because I want a tough opponent. That time I will feel like, yes, I really fought for my medal. I really earned my medal.
Yeah. Right, cool. So as a player, what are some of your most memorable events or championships that you have attended?
Most memorable event was 10th edition of Mombasa. And I won 2 gold and 2 bronze. And it was, I did not expect so much. My coach trained me and I was like, okay, I got this, and I did it. It was because we went for the orientation program and we learned many things. Not only the medals, we had a lot of new things to take back to India.
Okay, so I'll go to the play again just a little bit. So how do you overcome your fear in the tatami when you're going to the dojo?
Actually, I don't get scared because I think it's a game. Nobody's going to kill you over here.
Okay.
And my coach said, why are you getting scared to fight?
You
know that nobody is going to like kill you. You just have, it's a game. So you know where to hit, how to hit, because you're playing with the person who also knows the same martial arts. So no fear.
No fear. Right. Do you meditate? Do you train them on meditation, your students?
Oh yes. Again, I'm gonna attach this with our country. So, like, good yoga must be world is knowing that India is a hub for yoga. And for any of the sports, and especially for martial artists, because we are known as, we believe martial art is an actioning way to be more spiritual. Okay. So meditation is very important, and since we start martial arts and we just continue it, we getting more realized, getting more mature, and to do that, like meditation, some yoga are very important for the mental health and to be like more psychological, good to understand other people, because we have understood some level, but now is the task, now is the job to make people understand more in a better way. So for that we need to upgrade our level, we need to be more disciplined, more meditate, more spiritual and more realized. So for that, yes, we do yoga, some yoga movements like pranayam. It's a kind of meditation. We just learn to concentrate. Also, the same thing is helping her also to control, overcome her fear. Because we fear it's a common.
Yeah.
It's a common.
Yeah.
But we sometimes overcome and sometimes we show the people. But only thing is being coach, we just train our student in a different way.
Yeah, yeah.
So yoga and meditation is helping us a lot.
That's interesting. So what are your future plans in Tongil as a coach? And then I'll go to the student. Our superstar, our gold medalist.
Me and Erika have taken initiative to grow this Tongil Modo not in our country only. We
Yeah.
want to make it popular in world, and we want people must know us first and foremost by the Tongil Modo.
Yeah.
And if they know or search anywhere Tongil Modo, they must remember, oh, these people we know, they are
Yeah.
from the Tongil Modo.
Yes.
So we have taken, this is our goal.
Yeah.
And my another goal and my initiative is to support all the events by Tongil Modo
Yeah.
anywhere in the world, because this is our duty. Being a young people, we have to be actioning and be potential and to give everything whatever we can
Yeah.
without any condition. So I have a goal to support Tongil Modo across world.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. Is the same for you?
I think
Yeah.
Tongil Modo has taught me there's no gender in martial arts.
Yes.
And I think if I train harder, if I train more better, and I be a good athlete, so when I participated in the event becomes boom because of the athletes.
Yes.
So I think I should become a good athlete to make the event more bigger, more greater.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I like her spirit. Honestly, you are my spirit athlete.
Thank you.
All right. So just to close it off, maybe a word to coaches, athletes who are looking into venturing into Tongil Mudo. Yeah, just word of advice, word of encouragement about
First
Tongil.
of all, my advice here for all the people who wants to try and just come for the Tongil Modo or any of the martial arts, because our goal, we are first and foremost, we are martial artists, and then we practice some philosophy and we try to become like that.
Yeah.
And we just implement those kind of thing in our life to help the society, not for individually.
Yeah.
But we get trained to serve like that. For other people, I would suggest like Tongil Modo and martial arts, like it's beyond any of the gender.
Yeah.
There is no gender in martial arts, no gender. So yeah, Tongil Modo will definitely give you a great platform to access your ability, to discover your potential. Because here, if a player have a potential to be a grappler, ground fighter, you have opportunity here, you have access here. If you want to be, if you're a good striker, if you're like good in kicks, you're good in punches, still you have ability here, and you have scope here. So Tongil Modo is a good platform to search your ability and give you a chance, a most important chance ever in your life. So you will be more happy, and in every journey, this is very important to be happy. Happy, like happy and satisfied. Then only you think of doing more, and you inspire. Actually, you're becoming the positive in the society when you content. And if you're not content, you always make you do those things, but you make other negative towards. So this is my advice to the people. Like whenever you want to join Tongil Modo and you're planning to join Tongil Modo, this is beyond gender. Because there is no gender, because everybody knows the same art. And you're going to train that way. Because here in Tongil Modo, good part also, you are going to learn the philosophy, the purposes, why it had originated, why we have to practice this. So this will always keep you connected and advanced and more potential to counter any of the threat in your life. So for every martial artist, I would suggest they must read the philosophy and the purpose of martial art, not only the physical aspect. Okay? Physically you're getting trained, mature, but the good part in Tongil Modo, we are studying the philosophy. That's why we are very connected and very realized in that.
So, as a coach, how do you help your students? Or is there a specific technique of recovery for students, for your students, and maybe other students should learn? especially after
complication. Yeah, complicated question. This because maybe many doctors will be upset after listening this.
Okay.
Or many like okay.
Yeah.
But here
Yeah.
we are not more like advanced in that,
Yeah.
but we are internally very strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, like
Okay.
some motivational things. We
Yeah.
have purpose. We are focused.
Yes.
Then we eliminate this kind of things
Yeah,
generally.
yeah.
But yeah, in sports, because we do a lot of movement,
Yeah.
and this is very so general. It can occur.
Yeah.
So in that situation, also the same kind of thing we use. But sometimes some medication exercises.
Yes. Yes.
We just follow it.
Okay.
Because that is important. Because to be long lasting, we
Yeah.
can't play with our injuries and all.
Okay.
This can destroy a athlete's life.
Yeah.
And most of athletes, they're destroying their life
Yeah.
only because of not focusing on this part.
Yeah.
Safety is very, very, very important
Yeah.
to get the potential of that athlete.
Yeah.
So we need to keep them
Yeah.
safe.
Thank you. What about you, Erica? What are the parting shots or encouraging words you tell other athletes who want to join Tongil?
The other athletes, I'm not much sure, but I would like to say that I find Tongil Modo very interesting because there are so many things to do in Tongil Modo.
Yeah.
My motivation is my coach, my inspiration is my coach, everything is my coach who
Yeah.
trains me.
Yeah.
So whenever and before any tournament or anything, my coach will motivate me, and then we enter the dojang and we train.
Yes.
So anything, all credit goes to my coach.
Yeah.
And I would like to thank WTMF, World Tongil Modo Federation, who send and train such a good coach and sent to India, because a coach like him can train so many athletes.
Yeah. Great. That is so amazing. You are such an inspiration.
Yeah, one more added point. I want to add this. Like this is my initiative. Although I want to say, like all the girls in the world, if you want to understand this, understand how martial art is important in your life, because it's not only building you externally, it's also building you internally. When we just gonna use many terms, empowerment, we use like equality. So here is all about getting aware of your things, like what is important to be equal, because these things are not to ask, this is to earn, to develop in you. So what I suggest, what I would say as an official and being young martial artist, like martial artists, like mostly like boys are already like they are very strong, but they're choosing opting more to go in martial arts. But whereas girls are physically are not so strong, but although they never choose to go for martial artists, maybe the dilemma is they are misunderstood. Martial art is hard. Actually it's not hard, but their parents should take initiative, because for 2-3 years they need a discipline to continue that. Then they will itself get matured the need and the changes in their body and their life because of the martial artist. Because martial art is simply is not gaining you or growing you physically, also spiritually. Means spiritually means more realized for the environment, nature, people. So we are more helpful. We always think good for other. Always. So these kind of things we gain through the martial arts. And we always become, and when everybody's strong, when everybody's like, because martial arts simply not giving you some techniques to like defend and all. It's not gonna work until you don't practice this years, a lot of repetitions. But it will definitely make your body strong. Once your body is strong, you can take care of any of the situation. And this is the best self-defense. If you love your life,
Build your confidence.
Yes, because your body is strong. Even sometimes your mind is scared. Your body is trained for that. Okay. So every time is not possible. Our mind and body unite together, and we become explosive like a warrior, and come up with like a warrior. But sometimes our mind get fused and like body works. Like why? Because here two things is here. We have muscle memory, we have brain memory. Sometimes our brain memory doesn't work, our muscle memory works.
Yes.
So that's why I say martial art is very important for the especially girls.
Yeah.
No need to fight, but train your body.
Yes.
Train your body, understand it. You will explore your ability. That's why. So that's why I take the initiative to just pass my concern for all the girls across the world. So please think over this point.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking your time to share your insights with us.